Why? Is it because this is the bedrock of our society?
I like it, so I'm just going to assume it's not painful to watch.
I don't think it's painful to watch you suffer through the Bible. This is its own thing.
This is a complete different thing.
What's up, everybody? My name's Quin.
Hi, everyone else. I'm Jasper.
This is What's Up, We Need to Talk.
I'm fine.
Normally, I read Jasper the Bible.
Typically.
Today, I'm watching him a show.
We're watching a show together.
We're watching a show. It's called The Family.
Which is great because I don't have to read anything. And
no one has to read. Everybody wins.
Reading hurts. It's not the best. I would prefer not to. I can do it.
He could.
Do I love it? No.
No one does.
No one does. No one likes it.
Episode 3, let's go.
Just going into it. Just getting our ankles moist with the waters that is
Jesus
the
is
Illuminati.
Horn honks.
Wherever you in the world stop turning on that September day, where you're sucking on a child's pee, and it's like people in this movie probably were. I'm gonna say they're pedophiles too.
That's fair.
I'm gonna say it.
That's fair.
Now that all the Epstein shit is going down,
Yeah.
like it's a lot of stuff is going on with that. Like records came out of who all took his plane, which, as you probably know, he called the Lolita Express. Just a bad look for anybody at all.
Yeah.
Including billionaire pedophiles. Yeah. So, a couple people on that list were the Clintons. A couple people on that list were every single Trump. A couple people on that list. I hate to say this. This one actually breaks my heart. I saw the Buffetts. Jimmy Buffett. Wasting away again.
Yeah.
Inside of children. Like that's not what you hope he didn't bang kids. But he's such a sweet man.
Is he?
Resting heart rate of 52 beats per minute.
Who said that?
He did. I saw it on a podcast where he had an Apple Watch and it marked his resting heart rate as 52 beats.
Maybe the Apple Watch was just broken.
I don't know. He seems like a chill dude. But now I have to... He has ties to a known pedophile. That's a bad look, man.
It's not great.
No.
It's not great.
Oh, wait, is this the pre-cap?
No.
Oh, this is the episode?
Yeah, this is the episode.
Okay, cool.
We're in.
Dude, I don't know what it is about Butina. I'm about it.
Are you just like turned on by the secretness?
That helps. I will say the woman with guns doesn't really do anything for me. It's not like this is the pre-cap.
Is it?
This motherfucker at least starts it off with a word of prayer. Okay, look, just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
If you are hanging out with people and you say, "Is it okay if we start a word of prayer?" You're an asshole. All right, you're the asshole in the group. Is if you sit down to eat, or not even eating. That's fine because that's different. It's like there's a ritual to it. So you're like, hey, if it's okay if I pray?
It's either always okay or it's never okay.
No.
Yeah.
There's gray areas.
No.
Is it okay if I pray? Sure. I don't give a fuck. Is it okay if we start with a word of prayer? You can go right to hell. You can fuck yourself dead, sir. Fuck yourself hard. Is it okay if we start this off with a word of prayer? Because then if I say no, you're making me an asshole. That's manipulation, and that's rude, and you know exactly what you're doing.
Or you could just own the fact that you don't believe in the thing they're doing and say, no, thank you.
That's fine. That is fine. I think saying no thank you is okay, but that person is already trying to like play this weird mind game of chess with you.
Yeah, but they also think that that's what they're supposed to do to save their eternal soul.
Oh shit, you're right. Again, how I know I was never truly a Christian.
Yeah, no, like
I don't think about hell as a thing.
Well, I hate people that try to convert me because I think that they're ultimately trying to make my life worse because they believe in a bunch of nonsense that makes you stressed out and miserable.
Yeah.
But having said that, God did tell you to do that. If you really believe in him and you believe in those things, then respect for doing the thing that you're told to do, even though it's uncomfortable. I don't like you for doing it. I think you're wrong. Mm-hmm. But you're doing what you think you're supposed to be doing.
The context makes sense for sure. I don't ever think about it like that. I really don't think about it like as you trying to just avoid hell at any cost.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me.
And it's very weird. It's very weird.
Bullshit. Bullshit, 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 bullshit,
But
bullshit,
also,
bullshit,
like,
bullshit, 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 bullshit. We had a meeting for the poor? No, you had a meeting to punish the poor.
About his vision of a leadership led by God.
Jesus Christ,
That
that's
was
his
a very
granddaughter.
I know. Prayer is such a weird thing.
It's so weird.
Like that, more than any other part of religion, to me, that's the weirdest part.
Is it because of the open-endedness to it? Because it feels very much like a blanket statement for a lot of what these men are saying. Oh, we had a meeting, and it was a prayer meeting where we also ended up, we punished the poor. Like, oh, we had a prayer meeting where then we outlawed gay people in Uganda. Oh, we had a prayer meeting that tried to outlaw this in this place. Like, is that why because it's just so open-ended it could mean anything? Or
To me, it's ultra weird because you believe you're communicating with this. Religion would be less weird to me if people said we absolutely know for sure that this magic sky man exists and he created the world.
right.
But we really don't interact with him. He doesn't really give a shit what we do. He hasn't kind of talked to anybody in a minute. We're kind of just doing our best, but we know that that's the reason we exist.
Yeah, so if God is real and you believe God is real, then he's real to you because you believe it, it's real. So then when was the last time you heard from God, you know? It's like
That's the thing is like,
right.
but also you can communicate with him.
It's a one line kind of like
and sometimes he communicates by doing things for you that you asked for. That could have happened even if you didn't ask, but that's the proof that he exists, is the fact that you asked for it and then it happened. But they weren't impossible things, they were just unlikely things.
It is weird.
It's very strange.
It is the whole idea of praying is always confused me.
Also, the fact that you think he cares that you check in every few hours?
Definitely doesn't.
Morning, lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? He wants to know. He wants you to say thank you.
Yeah, every time.
Why does he give a shit?
Well, because in scripture, it look, man, in scripture, listen, that's not the question we're asking ourselves here now.
It's the question I'm asking.
What we're asking ourselves is, how can you decide to give yourself over to the Lord as often as possible, as much as you can? Not why or when or what dictates that I should do these things, but really, what doesn't dictate that you should not undo them? Have you not thought about it like that?
The idea that a creator of the universe is okay with baby cancer makes me think that I'd rather die by the rape of a million porn stars than give myself over to that God.
Also, if you're getting killed by porn stars, that's their profession. They're good at what they do. That's the best way to go about it.
Probably efficient.
Makes a lot of sense. Now, God is not okay. This is actually a common misconception among atheists, and I like to call y'all non-believers, because you're only 3 letters away from being a believer. Can I get an amen? All right. Now, what we like to say in certain Christian circles, whoa. You broke me. I broke. Fuck. This part is actually pretty interesting.
It is super interesting.
How parts of it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Why Russia burned all the Christian stuff, because they're just like, oh, Americans are Christians, so we burn their stuff. Sounds good. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not, the most thought out.
It's not great.
No, it's not. It's not good. It's not good, but I get it.
But I also wonder how much of it is just like the communist dictators didn't want people having any like self-belief or belief in like a higher power that would.
Mm-hmm. You gotta believe in the state.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
That makes sense too.
Yeah.
It's so weird to hear a Russian man say he was a Baptist.
I know.
Isn't that
It's
weird?
very strange. It's very fascinating that some form of this religion can spread across the entire world.
It's fascinating until you realize that it's spread around the entire world. And you're like, ugh, it's not great.
It's not good.
It's not. For this exact reason. This exact reason. This is why we do the show.
Yeah.
Because there's a secret society of human beings who exists, and when you can easily look up their names, and they control the world using the Bible. It isn't that fun.
No.
Or using the Bible.
It's horrible.
That's so weird. like a Russian chorus.
Yeah. Singing in English.
And our songs, our propaganda songs.
Yeah. I've been asked to tell you that God believes you should give me your
Pooples.
pooples.
He said poople.
He's going to hell. I believe it's Krona. Give me your Krona.
What? I'm going to hell?
Probably.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Don't fuck with God's messenger, bitch.
Well, you're not a God's messenger. I'm messenger to God's messengers. I'm like a double messenger. I'm like a messenger of the messenger. God, can I come back? I
Sure.
won't go ahead.
Yeah, why not? That's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
God says forgive people.
I'll suck your dick.
Back to hell.
No, I won't suck your dick.
Too late.
No, I promise I won't.
I already did.
No, wait. No, take me back. Take me back. I'll give you money.
Oh, money work. I need a second private jet.
I'll give you like a lot of money. Yeah. Okay, come on back. Cool. Right. No hell for me.
Yeah, nope.
I was just kidding about the whole dick sucking thing. Anyway, I wasn't gonna do that.
It's kind of weird to me that Russia's just been fucked forever.
I feel really bad for Russians.
I know.
Not the people who are in charge of Russia.
No.
It's weird how anytime you look at a country as like that's been demonized in any sort of way, or because we've been demonized a lot, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
around the world,
yeah.
as we definitely deserve.
Justifiably so, yeah.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But Russia was just like demonized in American history for so long. And so often, really, it was like on and off. It's been very on and
Yeah.
off like the past 100 years.
I mean, yeah, World War I
Yeah.
was really the last time the Russians got a win from a societal, like, PR perspective.
That was literally 100 years ago.
Yeah.
That was 101 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a whole century ago when the Russians were like on top.
They weren't even on top.
They just weren't on the bottom.
Yeah. No, because no one would talk about how much work they actually did.
Yeah.
Didn't they lose like 17 people for every person they killed? Or was that the other? Did they like lose one person for every 17 people? They murdered like most of Europe.
What?
Yeah, no, the Russians were almost solely responsible for the Allied powers winning World War I.
What, really?
They did most of the work. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Thanks,
No one
Russia,
talks about it.
From 100 years
It was
ago.
100 years ago.
Well, they've been doing a lot of stuff recently.
But is it good?
No, that's
the thing.
It's distracting
Yeah.
from the good that happened.
That's what I'm saying.
A century ago.
Yeah. But it's just, yeah.
Yeah, so it's. I really feel bad for the Russian people.
I agree.
Part of me wants to feel bad for this guy up until a point, and that point is like in the late 90s.
Yeah.
And then I don't feel bad for him
Nope.
anymore. Where it's just like, fuck, you really helped fuck things up, man.
Yeah.
When are we going to get to Butina?
You gotta
Show me Maria Butina. Just want to see her. You
wanna
know what
see
it is?
Ginny Weasley?
It's not, yes, I would. Give me Ginny Weasley. But not in a consensual way. Not in an objectifying way. With two men sitting on a couch. We're not objectifying women.
Yeah.
Do you got her? Could I have her? I won't. No, Maria Butina she's such an interesting part in all this because it doesn't make any sense to me. Like none of this makes sense to begin with. It's all
Right.
very confusing and just insane to think that, people who've been writing forums on the internet for the past 30 years are right, that there's an Illuminati, and it's fascinating.
Yeah.
All of this is incredibly fascinating and extremely terrifying.
Sure.
And then you get Russia involved, and you get the fucking Sarah Palin version of Russia, which is a gun-toting redhead who's in her late 20s.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It's very
how
weird.
It's like you have 1,000 in this documentary. You have 1,000 white dudes who are the exact same age, look exactly the same. It's like 47 and a half, balding, has a blonde wife who's 10 years younger, but still has so much plastic surgery that she looks 20 years older than him. And she's got two boys, always two boys. It's a weird. They all look exactly the same, and then out of fucking
Hunter
nowhere,
and Connor need to go to soccer practice.
yes, there's 1,000 Connors in this. There's Jeff and John and Doug and Mike, and then Maria Butina, and I'm like, what the hell? She is a hard five on a good day, and something about not seeing a fat old man. I'm just like, yep,
I'm in.
I'm aboard. That's all it takes. Is 3 hours of old men and then one mildly attractive human that's a woman, and I'm just like, yep, that's neat. I'm on board with that. Also, she does the whole sexy thing on purpose for like sales or whatever of the guns that she's promoting and all that. So it's like, oh look, she's got a leg that's not dripping with skin.
That's fair.
I wish I was at this meeting. They keep showing this like flashbacks. To this meeting.
Yeah. His like
this
first
is where
speech.
it all starts.
Yeah,
this is like his.
That's
manifesto.
the first time he's like, man, the mafia and Hitler. Holy fuck! I got
they
a
got
boner.
shit done. And he doesn't even condemn them. Like, and he doesn't at any point does he go, listen, the Nazis were bad, blah 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 blah. There's none of that. He doesn't even fucking try.
No, he's just like, do you see how well they work together?
They work so well
guys.
together. They got shit done. Look at how the mafia operates.
God didn't design your brain outside your skull like an idiot. He designed it like the mafia. Well, he's an insane person.
Did you just say God is Al Capone? No! But I'm going to. I'm going to copyright that and I'm going to steal it for my next one. God, all these. Look at. I want to kill him. I want to tear his face off and pee
If
on
they
him. Look how much surgery he's had.
If they redid Star Wars but cast nothing but humans, he would play Jabba the Hutt. Or the weird hook-nosed.
Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah.
Fucking sack of shit. I hate him. I hate all these people in this documentary.
I know. I like this is nice. You're super angry, and I'm just kind of here.
So mad at this, dude.
It's great. This is where we swap.
A non-organization is something that
Okay.
George Sr. says.
Of years of quiet diplomacy, I wouldn't say secret diplomacy, quiet diplomacy by an ambassador of faith, Doug Coe, and I salute him.
I would call it quiet diplomacy, not secret diplomacy, but quiet diplomacy.
Yeah.
Why would you say secret diplomacy then, George? Why would you throw that out there? Why would you say that?
That seemed like a fun word to say.
It does sound like fun.
Fun.
But George,
say it.
George,
say secret.
George Sr.
Say fun.
George Sr.
Yeah.
You're the president of the United States.
But say secret.
I
Say secret diplomacy. It's fun.
I will
it's
in a
fun.
bit. I just want to get to my point.
Just say it.
Secret.
So right. How good did that feel?
Like a child.
I know.
Like a stupid
It's so
child. Good. Also, quiet diplomacy does sound dangerous. Secret diplomacy sounds way worse and bad.
Yeah.
Like immediately bad. But quiet diplomacy sounds like you're trying to keep it a secret.
I know.
Okay. All right. Glad we had this talk, George.
Do you want to meet my son? He's got the same name as me.
Oh, no. That sounds terrible.
It's so good.
It sounds really bad.
It's almost as much fun as secret diplomacy.
What do you...
He paints. He's not very good, though.
I mean, I would like to see one of his paintings.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate how accurate it is for the Bush family.
Oh, God.
Doug Coe. You literal sack of shit. I'm so glad. I'm so happy he's dead.
I know.
Or is he?
I'm less happy that he died in a calm fashion.
Yeah, I wish he died very scared and alone.
Yeah.
But
what are you gonna do?
I'll take what I can get.
Why did this guy even agree to be a part of this whole thing? The bald guy that got cheated on all the time?
He's not,
they use him a lot.
They do. It sounds like he's trying to shit on the fellowship while also raising Doug Coe to this saint-like level.
It's very weird.
God, it's so weird, man.
I know.
It's so weird. Maybe we should just get a new government.
Yeah.
A whole new governmental system.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with
Don't
that.
you guys think it's weird that we're a democracy, but we have a president? Isn't that weird? You know who's the president? The people. The people should be the president.
Yeah.
All of them. Usually we make pretty good decisions. Sometimes we don't. And then you know what happens? We peacefully protest. And then...
Yeah, as a group, for the most part, we seem to
get our shit together pretty
reasonable...
well.
I don't know. Maybe you can't
And
even
the
really say
people
that,
who don't
though.
have their shit together have a lot of places to look where they don't need to get their shit together.
Yeah.
So they can go to, you know, whatever news source you want to say it is and just be like, oh, look, I'm right. See, I told you.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, the problem with the news is it's for profit now.
Yeah. I hate seeing Doug Coe smile so much.
I know.
I'm going to kick his goddamn teeth.
I know.
These people are evil, man.
They are.
That motherfucker, too. He's awful.
No, he's a piece of shit.
And Doug Burley. He's going to say I speak Russian again in about a second.
He's going to say I speak Russian several. He's going to say he speaks Russian as much as Donald Trump says he has strong hands.
These guys all look exactly the same.
They do. They look like exactly the same person. Kitty, did you get the vibe that he could speak Russian? No child walks up to a creepy old bald twat and goes, "You believe in God?" Unless you're in Compton or downtown Chicago, and that question is swiftly followed by a gunshot.
I'm going to go up to people and say that. Do you believe in God?
It's also a terrifying question.
Do you believe in God?
What? Why? Why are you
Yeah,
asking?
never tell you about Jesus Christ.
All right, DMX, calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zayfod.
That was a good impression, apparently. I love this. I love.
Oh, yeah, no, the Russian.
The fucking Russian parliament is like throwing drinks on each other.
No, this is exactly what government should be. I'm not going to lie. This is passion, okay? If nothing, this is passion for what they're doing, what their job is. I'm sorry I barked at you. I really didn't mean to wake you up. You were asleep. I owe you this because I woke you up. Get your cheek rubs.
But God is God of miracle. Good.
God is God of miracle. He make miracle happen. You know, like when we run out of vodka. Last night we drank all the vodka. So now we got more vodka. How?
We went
God.
to the store.
God is
We bought
miracle.
it.
God is miracle. Are you saying God is not miracle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Putin.
Okay.
Just wait until I tell Putin.
He's fake as fuck.
He's going
You
to
believe no God?
read your emails, and then you won't be able to run for president. How's that sound?
I mean, I feel like I really didn't have a very good chance.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah. No, I probably wasn't going to do that.
do you want to drink some vodka?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Do you want to watch?
Oh, God. Traditional family values can
Yeah, no, this is actually very infuriating.
fuck
We
themselves.
only have enough, we have enough anger between the two of us that only one person can be angry at a time.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. 'Cause
Yeah.
Then we're just gonna actually fight each other. but
Yeah.
in agreement.
Yeah.
So you get mad now for me.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna hold this up while you do it. Because
What traditional family are we talking about? Are we talking about the traditional family where you fuck all your cousins so that you can populate the planet? Or are we talking about the traditional family where you fuck your daughters? Or are you talking about the traditional family where strangers come to visit you and then you let the strangers rape your daughters instead of the strangers? Or are we talking about the fucking traditional family where you have two different wives because you got tricked into fucking one of them and you're not allowed to get rid of them, but then you also have prostitutes?
Oh, I'm sorry, Zayfa.
Which traditional marriage are we talking about?
I think we're talking about the traditional marriage values where
That we made up 30 years ago?
No, I'm talking about the traditional marriage.
The ones
values.
we made up 50 years ago.
Traditional marriage family values.
The one where
it's-
you fight each other with rocks and murder until you get to fuck?
No, where it's that is very traditional, but it's
Yeah.
a man
Uh-huh.
and a woman.
Okay.
And then couple servants.
A couple servants that
like,
he fucks.
like a lot of servants.
that he also fucks.
And then the concubines.
Right. And then the second wife.
And then you gotta have a second wife. And then the children
And what about a third and fourth wife that
who
you don't talk
sometimes
about?
have sex with each other and
Right.
also you.
Uh-huh.
And
I stand for that type of traditional marriage.
that is traditional family values.
Biblical marriage.
That's what I want.
Biblical
You know?
marriage.
Listen, when I was younger, all right, me and my siblings, we had traditional family values. Me and my brother both raped my father. Why? Because that's what it says to do in the Bible.
And then our
So I
father
did
cursed
it.
us because we saw his penis.
Oh, yeah, that did happen to me and my brother. That was a weird
That was
day,
a weird thing.
Ever since then, I just walk into rooms backwards.
Yeah, with holding a blanket.
The Bible is so stupid. saying? Traditional family values. Traditional family
Fuck
values. You want
yourself.
to go fucking die, you piece of shit? How about you step to me with your fucking traditional family values? See what the fuck we gotta say. You want to throw hands? Yeah, fucking homophobe piece of garbage. You think you're fucking better than me because you don't like gay people? You fucking suck. You're the worst kind of person because you think your beliefs make you a better fucking person because you read one goddamn book. You know what I read? The book where I kick you in the dick. It's a good book. That's a good book.
That's the good book.
That's the good book. You want a taste of the good book, motherfucker? These 10 and a half crocs up your asshole. I'll kill you. I hate it. Oh, that's why I like the Russian government shit, because they resort to violence.
They just own it.
Yeah, we should have more violence in day-to-day life. I don't know why there's not more violence. Not hardcore, intense violence.
It was like fist fights.
I honestly believe there should be a law about punching someone in the face.
Okay.
Like a legal one.
Didn't we talk about that? Don't you have a bit about how like everybody should be allowed to punch every human being should be allowed to punch every other human being on the planet once?
Yeah, one time. Every human being gets one. So like if you piss me off one day, I punch you, I can't punch you for another full year from that date.
But can you punch any other person in the world that you want as
I get
well?
one punch on any person.
But not one punch per person. Like you
No.
can't punch every person in the world.
Oh no,
Per
I
year.
get 7 billion punches.
Okay, but one per person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they don't carry over. You don't get to add them
Right,
up.
you don't get to the
No.
Yeah,
it's
they're not
just-
rollover minutes.
No.
Okay.
So we each. It's like if it's hard to understand, think about it like this: we could all punch our president in the face. Every single person, he could get 7 billion punches in the face legally. How does that sound? Great. Would it kill him after 4 because he's a 70-year-old man with dementia? Yeah, he would definitely die. He would die from a brain aneurysm while someone was winding up the second punch. Be dope. The more I read the Bible, the more death is just very casual. There's a lot of death in that. And, we're all going to do it.
Shocking him out, yeah.
I don't want to kill anyone. It's a comedy podcast. But, like, my God, these people are ruining the entire world.
Yeah. I like that they got a hold of 2018 invitations.
Oh, no, this is awesome.
Yeah. They weren't allowed to film, which is weird. It's not weird, it sucks.
It's weird because people who do that are obviously hiding something.
Right, but we know for a fact that like this group absolutely definitely is hiding something.
Yeah.
So it's not strange that they wouldn't let these documentary crew film, because of course they wouldn't.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
But it's a bummer that they didn't let them film just because I'd like to see that shit.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, this is what they were talking about. It's about
Yeah.
the organized labor shit.
It's so mind-boggling to me, like how people have been that shitty and selfish since forever.
Always.
Yeah.
But what actually is kind of inspiring about this, again, trying to find the silver lining.
Yeah.
This is literally during the Great Depression.
Yeah, go on.
Is they had the laborers went on strike. So just the people went on strike because they weren't making enough money to eat.
Right.
So they went on strike until they were paid a proper wage and so they could make more food and eat more food and goddamn fucking a war in the streets over people not. This is insane.
Yeah.
Just watching this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like this is no one talks about this in school.
No.
This is not a thing in school where it's like,
No.
hey, during the Great Depression, people were so hungry they went on strike, and then law enforcement attacked them.
No, the extent of the study of the Great Depression is it was very sad and very hard, and then FDR.
I was taught differently in Eastern Coast Public School. It was Great Depression, very sad. Lots of people weren't eating. Look at this picture of this woman during the Great Depression. She's 28, but she looks like she's 40. The Dust Bowl, FDR. So that's West Coast versus East Coast.
Yeah,
folks.
you're
All
not
right.
gonna get the Dust Bowl factored in there.
Yeah, I got
Gotta
talk about the Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
But not actually talk about the Dust Bowl.
Just bring it up that
don't
it
you fucking
exists.
dare talk about the Dust Bowl.
I'm sorry.
Don't do it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm very sorry.
Good. Don't do it.
I'm trying not to.
I hate it.
I know.
Where they say things like New World Order. It's so annoying. It's just.
I hate this lady maybe more than anybody else, actually.
Because she didn't work for it.
Well, she's just sitting there.
She's Verdi's granddaughter.
And then she started to. And then everybody finished.
The worst thing about this stuff is that doing the show, our show,
Yeah.
and watching this is like a little bonus, little extra thing because this is so baffling to me and it kind of relates to our show.
Yeah.
Talking about the Bible, talking about how there's a secret society that is controlling the entire planet and influencing the world leaders.
Yeah.
All this stuff doesn't make you a fun person to
People
hang
are
out
getting their
with.
fucking face smashed in over fucking wanting to be able to eat.
They just want to eat. Man.
Sorry.
No. That was an important interruption. I was making a dumb joke. This is. What's funny about pussyfooting, namby-pamby, wishy-washy? Dilly-dally.
It's so cute.
It's very 30s talk. It is. Oh, my God.
Is that the year there were bumper crops? Bumper crops were grown by the namby pamby pussyfoot and washy willies.
But you can. You can buy one by giving money to the family.
Yeah.
Like you're just wrong. You can totally buy a ticket to the prayer breakfast.
Well, not in the traditional sense.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
There's no tickets being sold at the store. Yeah, no, it's everything.
If I ever make that noise, it's because Mike Pence is on screen. That disgusting fuck.
Oh man,
I hate that piece of shit.
he looks like an evil Pinocchio.
He does. He really does.
I kind of like when they like the family members talk about this stuff, where it's like, oh, the prayer breakfast isn't just one day; it's a whole week of us praying. It's like you guys are obviously consorting and doing deals behind closed doors, and you just told me that.
No,
Nah, 25 sessions, a different way. You plug in, plug out, talk to this person, talk to that person, get this kind of money, get that kind of money.
Coats. There's coats involved. It said coats up there. Hey, you don't need to do that, dude. Zaphod, stop biting your nails.
I hate it.
I know.
I hate this.
I know. Oh, family dinner. Just praying so hard.
Oh, I just can't stop praying.
It's a disease.
No, it's not a disease. It's the cure. You know.
It is both the it's
But
like
also
addiction.
talk shop. See, they're fucking saying it.
Yeah.
To
No,
spread
they're just owning
influence.
it, yeah.
They're saying it. It's just when you see this level of evil, you don't know what to do. It's awful. And that's how Republicans feel about Mexican people.
Yeah.
And that's terrible.
Yeah.
Mexican people are the best.
Pretty awesome.
They're pretty great.
Yeah.
They know how to fucking throw down, dude.
Yeah.
You ever been to a quinceañera?
No?
Good times. I was not the age I am now. This was when I was a younger man.
I mean, I would hope.
I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I think I was 16 going to a quinceañera.
Appropriate age.
Dope time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Great time. I saw pictures from a guy I knew in New York, Diego. Diego, what's that? His sister had a quinceañera. He showed me like Snapchat videos. There was a man dressed up like a transformer there. That's not a joke. It was a robot man with LED lights all around him, dancing on the dance floor. That's a great time. That's objectively awesome.
That sounds great.
It's a great party.
That sounds great.
They make the best food.
They do.
If you've never had authentic tamales made by a tia, you're doing life wrong.
It's true.
It's so good. Maria Butina, an almost attractive woman from Russia. I see, like, this is what she's doing. She's unbuttoning her jacket on stage, like, showing the gun. Yeah, okay, cool. But, like, we get what you're doing, man. She's got a kind of a cute face. The nose is distracting, sure.
She looks like she's gurning all the time.
Gurning?
Yeah.
What's that?
Google it.
Nope. Is it bad?
It's just weird.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, it's just a weird
No,
thing.
yeah.
Gurning.
Yeah.
So what did Butina do again? What's her involvement? Oh, she was trying to be the bridge. between Russia
and the U.S. Yeah,
Yeah.
and she was like kind of getting in with all the right people, and
it's impressive to say the least.
is it really though? Because they all just want to fuck everything. Like if she shows up, she's just like, "I crush dick with high heels." They're like, "Oh, that sounds great."
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude, she's manipulating them to get where she wants.
Yeah.
But she's manipulating them in order to be manipulated by them. So it's
weird.
Like, obviously, it's not cool. It's not great. She's not doing anything awesome. But, like, surface level, this is some kind of cool spy shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
She's taking advantage of these old men. But then the second they get the chance, they throw her under the bus.
Yeah.
So it's... Who won there, Butina?
No one.
Also, you're fucking ugly ass, old ass, Russian ass, Patton Oswalt ass looking motherfucker.
He does look like Patton Oswalt a lot.
Like who's winning there, Butina? You're not doing a good job. Motherfucker's ugly as shit. Looks like a potato that wouldn't be turned into vodka. All right.
This is another weird thing too. Like, why does Putin even go through the fucking motions? Why?
Because he's big dick in it.
But he already thinks he's God. Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit.
No, he doesn't. But he's big dick in it. That's his victory lap. I can do whatever I want. Look, me, I'm Christian now too.
It's so weird.
You gotta have it on paper.
It's so weird.
If you're gonna do
So
the facade,
weird.
you gotta have it on paper.
It's just so weird.
No, it's very weird. I don't understand Vladimir Putin at all. I think it's because so many people in this movie I don't understand because they're all sociopaths.
Yeah.
Sociopaths or just like mild psychopaths.
Right.
So I can't understand what it's like not to have sympathy or empathy.
Yeah.
Those are two very big parts of who I am.
Yeah.
Took those away, I don't know what I would do or who I would be or what it would be like to be that person.
That makes sense to me.
And some of these people aren't like, some of them are just lying and convincing themselves they're doing good in the world.
Right.
Other ones don't give a fuck and just want money and power.
Yeah.
I think Doug Coe is the most successful sociopath of all time. Maybe a psychopath, but
It kind of seems that way.
he's the best at pretending to be a person.
Yeah.
Because so many sociopaths, like that's where they struggle. Is like, it's a two-way street. Sociopaths don't get what it's like to have empathy and sympathy, so they just have to watch people closely to see how they act to stuff,
Right.
And have to kind of sort of adjust as they go, like improvise their entire life.
Yeah.
And if you want to pretend to be a sociopath, you'd have to kind of do the same. But yeah, with some of these people, but Doug Coe just seems to be so good at faking empathy and sympathy.
Next level.
It's like he's the Michael Jordan.
No, yeah.
Of being a
Yeah.
sociopath.
Yes, 100%. Well, maybe this time we'll get through to them and God will touch their inner taint and that will change them forever. It's such a mind-boggling combination of delusion and belief. Because some of those priests,
And they're mixed up. Like
Yeah.
they just put those two like when you make a fucking drink, like a whiskey Coke, like
Yeah.
where does a whiskey start and the Coke end?
yeah,
It doesn't,
No one
man.
knows.
It's a new thing now.
It's just to know.
You can't separate.
It's
them.
one new liquid.
It's
yeah,
So the delusion and the hardcore belief.
yeah.
How the fuck do you separate that? Like where is that? It's just a new thing.
It's just It's. I don't know what it is.
I would love to dissect it. I would love to talk to a psychologist or a therapist and dissect that.
Just understand.
Yeah.
I also love that people that are violently racist worship a book with characters named Shadrach and Abednego.
Isn't that interesting?
It's fascinating. Like, that's the delusion. Like, how do you read through that? Like, Jesus has become a societal norm.
Yeah.
So you can look past that name and not think about the fact that it was Yeshua, which was all these different things. But Abednego and Shadrach.
And Shedrach?
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Those are not fucking
Oh, Shadrach.
Eastern or Western European names by any
No.
stretch of the imagination.
That's one place, baby. That's the Middle East.
Yeah.
That's from nowhere else.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
But
I don't-
Jesus was white.
The compartmentalizing of all this shit is baffling. Like when I hear the name Shadrach, like you can only really imagine one person.
Yeah.
Like not like one person, but like what that person looks like.
Right.
It's not white.
You don't
There's
think
no blonde haired motherfucker named Shadrach.
No.
There's not.
So what was Maria Butina wound up being a very when I watched this the first time, I feel like it stuck in my head more, but I feel like she wasn't really a big, huge part of the overall story now when we're like watching it and talking about it. Like,
But when it was going on, it was a big deal.
no, like when I watched it the first time, like
Oh, when it's
it was
show, yeah.
made to seem like I feel like I remember it being a significant part of that episode.
Yeah.
And now going back and watching it again, I'm just like, oh,
She was really only there for a second.
yeah.
And I think she was there an appropriate amount of time. Like,
Agreed.
There's not really, she doesn't have a lot going on for her. She's not,
Right.
She's not one of the movers and shakers within the family.
Yeah.
She really didn't even get into the family. I think the Pat Nazo looking motherfucker, I think
He is a part of the Russian
fellowship.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And she was just getting introduced to it, but then she was scapegoated.
Yeah.
They made her the fucking scapegoat.
She was supposed to be this bridge that got caught.
Yeah.
It's so.
But yeah, so I think that's why. I think she stands out honestly just because she's a different face.
Yeah, no, 100%.
She's a different looking person.
Yeah.
She's not a 45-year-old white dude with
Right.
hair loss.
I'm giving them a lot of credit. I'm gonna say 55.
I'm really bad at telling ages most of the time, but 55 sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
55-year-old dudes, pink face,
Yeah.
like just
Dangly jowls.
Oh, the
Yeah.
dangle! Why do you let that happen?
I don't think you can control it. I think it just at some point it's just
You can't exercise.
I don't think that matters.
You don't think so?
No.
Dude, I don't know.
I think that you
'Cause
can
that's a fat neck. That's a neck that got fat
perhaps
and then either stayed fat or like
sometimes that happens naturally though. Like your skin does sag over time.
that much.
Yeah. Like my grandma's always been relatively fit, like especially for her age. And I mean like her neck's down to her tits.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
That is a bummer.
But she's also like 95.
That's fair.
So
That's old.
yeah.
But yeah, I think Maria Butina just stuck out.
That makes perfect sense. Because I mean, realistically, what do they say about her? Oh, like she was this fucking like secret spy that was supposed to like plug into the right.
And she's pro-gun, which
Yeah.
they didn't need to bring up.
No.
It was
Well, I think they brought it up to point out the fact like that's the reason that she was accepted by the right so easily.
okay,
She was
right.
kind of like their dream conduit, I guess.
she's
right.
she's a young woman who's right wing and also Russian. So
Right.
it's like just checks a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, this show it's painful.
Yeah, it hurts.
It's
It's
bad.
upsetting.
It's man, it's just I wish this wasn't real.
I know.
I wish so badly this wasn't real.
Yeah.
And you just feel like you can't do anything.
You can't. Yeah.
And that there's an actual small society of people who run the world.
Yes.
And their whole goal is global domination. It's terrible.
It's very upsetting.
It's- So
Episode 4 is next.
Episode 4 is next. Take some time out of your day. Just go lay in some grass.
Look
You
up
know?
at the sky.
Call a friend.
Yeah.
Tell them you love them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Call your mom. Say hi.
Call your mom. Find a rocking chair and
Yeah.
just sit in it
Just chill.
for like an hour. That would
Yeah.
be really nice.
Smoke some weed.
If that's your thing,
Have a drink.
smoke some weed.
Yeah.
You know, just
Just chill.
hang out.
Yeah.
Relax.
Just be cool.
Take a load off.
Yeah. You deserve it.
You really did a lot to earn whatever it is you need to earn.
Yeah. We'll be back.
Take care of yourself. Yeah. Take really good care of yourselves. Yeah. Please.
Yeah. That was